both set the same time. All right, hey Kelly. I'm just checking in there. Yeah, I'm gonna pre-bowl for my next week's and come with you gone. So, yeah, I'm going to go to St. Louis and the Brad Kyle clinic thing. I'm excited about that. Yeah, back Monday. It's last Saturday and Sunday. They have that music on. Anyway, I'm good. All right, we got the practice lane on. I think we're going to start off with the. I'm going to throw a couple practice balls with this RST hyperball, just to see what it'll do. All right, stand tall, roll the ball, Mike. Running it up 10. I placed some non-copyright music over the top of that loud music that was going on in there. So you don't hear it, but I'm complaining about it. But I replaced it with this easy listening stuff for the video. Chopped it off. All right, it's all right. Then warm back up. You'll be all right. All right, I'm gonna. All right, so we're working on. Time to go. Here we go. Next Monday, I'll be on the way back home from St. Louis, hopefully with a wealth of knowledge and with a bunch of new followers on my YouTube channel. But right now, we're going to post this up as a rookie bowler preparing for next week. Anyway, I'm tuning it up. I've got the RST Hyperdrive. I've just finished bowling here today on the senior league. Started out great, bowled a 243. I came back with a 160 and a 150. So there you go. But this is a new day and a new time, and right now we're going to tear it up. Here we go.
I could do no wrong on the 243. The next two games, I couldn't strike to save my soul. But it's because I was indecisive on the ball change and on the placement. I won't do that again. Since I set the camera in the wrong spot and I cut off the scoreboard, I went ahead and elected to go ahead and show the score for this game, but rather than just, wait to the end. Anyway, it was a good game. It was 221, and as you can see on that first ball I threw there, it was left a pin down there. I forget what it was. I can't see now because I'm talking on here. I guess it's a 10 pin. So I want to pick that up, and then we'll see what happens on the next one. And then as things develop along, it was actually a very good game. It was actually a very good series of games. I wished for a better one, but it was acceptable considering what I'd done previous to this, the 3 games right before, when I had those 2 stinkers on the end that really bothered me. Actually, weren't on the end. We're on the end. The bad ones were on the end. I had the good one on the beginning, which I don't know what happened. I guess I had a letdown after that. But anyway, these are the makeup games for next weekend. So hope you enjoy it.
2000 grit cleaned it up a little bit. It looks pretty good. Stand tall, roll the ball, man. There we go. Well, that was a dud. Be a cool time to make it. Decent effort. All right, take it out. Good shot. Standing tall, rolling the ball.
If you'll notice the name on the back of my shirt there, it says The Unknowns. Well, that was my creation last year when I joined that league. They come over there asking what do you want to be called, and nobody knew me anyway. So I said, let's be called The Unknowns. No one else objected, so that's the way it was. And then I think it ended up getting misspelled there for a while, and it was like Unknows or something like that. It was kind of funny. Anyway, we're the Unknowns, but right now the Unknowns are 12-0 in league play. Go figure, the Unknowns. When I told Eleanor that I was going to bowl the pregame, the pre-bowl after I finished that other, she goes, you think you ought to do that? And I said, I think I got it. Because, I just finished up with like a 150 and a 160 after bowling a 243. She thought I'd probably lost my mind. But I knew what I was doing wrong, and I made the correction, and sure enough, I was right. And I was going to be pressed for time anyway. I wasn't sure I'd be able to get in there, and I wanted to get it done. So anyway, it worked out for the best. And I thought it was kind of funny because she was a little bit worried about the fact that I was going to come in there and stink it up, I think. Well, thank you, Eleanor, for be willing to just tell me maybe you ought to think about it. But this time, I had a pretty good feeling about things, and as it worked out okay. So I bowled well above the average, and I think we did okay. It was 617 series, I believe, what it amounted to after it all said and done.
There we go. Stand tall, roll the ball. And just good ball, Mike. Hyper drive. Showing some hyper. Right foot is about 29. Another back of the wall. There you go. Pump it in. Pump it in there, buddy.
One of the many things I love about bowling is the feeling of when I was saying that pump it in there. I remember as a baseball pitcher, and you get into the zone. I mean, you just felt it. You just felt that power, and it just being able to pump the strikes in there. One after another, and it had I don't know. It's hard to explain to me the feeling that I would get from doing that. But that was 50 years ago. That was 50 years ago. You never know if you're going to be able to reclaim any kind of feeling like that you had from that youth that you experienced. As a 20-year-old baseball player in college, and now being a 70-plus-year-old bowler. But I've got those same internal feelings as I had way back then, and it really feels good to feel that youth come alive within me. I often talk about that. This is the youngest that we're going to be right now today. We're never going to be any younger than right now. And there's a lot to be thoughtful about that, because, we're as old as we've ever been, yet we're never going to be any younger than we are. And so those two things coexist together. And for me, that's sort of a theme that goes on within me. I appreciate being older, but I also appreciate the fact that this is the young I'm ever going to be, because right now I'm experienced the best I can be for the moment, as far as that goes. I'm going to improve, I know that, but I'm just saying, I'm feeling this youthfulness, because there's a mind change, or there's something to do with, you still have some vitality. Bowling has given me that, a vitality, a zest. I love it.
One shot at a time, Mike.
Apparently I have multiple personalities that live within me. I don't want to call it a multiple personality disorder, but I do talk to myself a lot out there, because within me there's a lot of chatter going on. There's a lot of chatter going on in there. I'm thinking and talking to myself about, what am I going to do here on this next shot, or, what ball should I change to? I mean, do I move over here? And I'll be thinking about 2 frames down the road, instead of right there at the moment. And that's why I'm always telling myself, Mike, come on, Mike, let's stick with the program here. I have a meta rule that I'm supposed to use my spare ball, quarter pins, corner pins, and a few other shots, and invariably I'll just try not to do it. I'll just try to go against the system, so to speak. And
Game 1 is 221. 221 for game 1.
Listen up.
So here we go for game 2. Game 2. I'm going to let it all run through. I'm not going to stop it, because I've got them synced up.
I didn't set my camera in the right spot. I don't have the right angles. I didn't try. I actually succeeded in getting that second camera out there, but since the first camera is not up high enough, then it caused me difficulty on where to place the photo of the ball movement. There it is. You can see that, but realistically, it's not serving any purpose. I mean, the one camera is fine, but since I had both of them there, I'm putting it on there just because, you know.
Stand tall, roll the ball.
Anyway, stand tall, roll the ball. Huh. Yeah. When I first started, in order to have a game like these games, and the 221, 202, and 194, I'd been stoked, you know. But realistically, if you want to be really consider yourself good, I mean really good, the elite level, you should average 240 on a house shot. It's just a matter of putting the ball, repeatedly in that spot, which is 10 to 12, and let her roll, and it's going to get a strike. So I'm a long ways from being elite. But I'm a long ways from where I was when I started too.
Smooth. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Come on, roll it smooth. Well, that was no good. All right. You know what to do. You know what to do now. Need some strikes. That's a good shot right there. You struggle with that, you come through. You did good. Stand tall, roll the ball, Mike. Stand tall, roll the ball. There you go. Stand tall, roll the ball. Oh, maybe Brooklyn. Just get behind the ball, stay back there. Good. Come on, baby. Stand tall, roll the ball. Maybe. Two. That's just absolutely disgusting right there. Okay. All right. Come on, stand up in there. Fight back. Fight back. Come on. Don't press. Stay smooth. Stay smooth. Smooth. Nice and smooth. There you go. There you go. Nice and smooth. Smooth, smooth, effortless, like glass. Wandered up there too far. Right lane, okay. Got to move left a little bit.
This particular spare attempt gives me some trouble, but I pick it up on this time. But I'm studying myself right there to see exactly how I did it. Now, it really depends on how much curve I get out of the ball. If I'm using a ball that don't have a lot of snap on the end, I've got to change it and go about it differently. I think I'm going to begin to try to do these things on a more of a straight nature and not depend upon the curve of the ball. That's pretty much what I need to do. Is I'm going to use that urethane ball and just try to snip the right-hand side of the 3-pin and hit the 6 and the 10. That's going forward. I attribute a lot of the success I've had or the improvement that I've been able to achieve in a short amount of time is just by videoing most of these games. And not only videoing it, but stopping and actually examining it and looking at the way I stand, the way I move, my missed shots. Why did I miss it? My good shots. Why was it good? I mean, the feedback I get from that is really important because the more I watch that, obviously you can't bowl 24 hours a day, you know, but you can sure bowl a lot more just by revisiting what you were doing and watching yourself and feeling it and becoming it again. I believe that 100%, and I believe that the more that I watch of me doing good things, the better I'm going to be able to do the good things going forward. I guess I can call that hocus pocus bowling, mesmerized bowling. Put myself into a hypnotic trance, watching my videos, and pretending I'm doing it right at that moment and re-feeling that strike I made right there. Boom! Yes.
Game 2. Well, game 2 had some disappointments in it. We rolled a 202. We missed a single pin, 5-pin, which is ridiculous. But anyway, we missed it. So, yeah. And then we had that other one that really drives me crazy, the 3-6-10. We missed one of them, picked up another one. So, third game, here we go, third game. Let's kind of pace ourselves a little bit. Stay strong, Mike. Right up the back of the ball, stay strong. Stay strong. Come on. Finish strong, stay strong. Good ball, Mike. Good ball. All right, stand tall. Stand real tall. Keep your body. '70-year-old rookie bowler. All right. Stand tall, roll the ball, Mike. Thank you. There we go, baby. Standing tall, rolling the ball. Come on, stand. I don't know what happened to that, but it didn't fall down, did it? All right. Come on, stand tall, roll the ball. Okay. Got to move left over here, apparently. A little bit. Okay. All right, stand tall, roll the ball, Mike. That that one was something else there. Come on, stand tall, roll the ball. All right. You got this. Made the adjustment at the last moment over there. And it's a pretty good adjustment, so okay. Stand tall, roll the ball, baby. Okay. All right, good hit, Mike. Stand tall, roll the ball, Mike. Come on. Good adjustment, Mike. Good adjustment. Oh. Okay, move over a little bit next time. Stand tall, roll the ball, Mike. All right, we got that one. All right. Move over to left just a little bit. Stand tall, roll the ball, Mike. Finish it out strong. Come on. Oh, man. Okay. Come on. All right, good shot. All right, that concludes our little outing here. 194, 617 series. So we went 221, 202, 194. So all in all, wasn't that bad, I guess. Okay.
I was a little bit disappointed because the last game at 194, and it was a clean game. I thought it should have been a lot better. But anyway, it came out okay, and I am improving. My goal has been to have a 220 average, and that's in sight now, but I still have a long ways to go. But I'm making progress slowly but surely, and I'm making it in the proper way, building blocks, especially with spares and keeping things clean. And when I can't strike, I have to spare. I cannot be missing little 5 pins, and I've got to make up all the makeable spares I have to make. But I'm very happy about the progress I've made. Thank you, Jesus, for helping me and giving me strength and giving me the ability at this late stage of life to pick up this hobby and do well with it. Amen and hallelujah.